there, BookTube. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, June 29th, which means that it's the first day of the Tome Topple Readathon. And I didn't realize until I was watching someone's video and I said, oh, June 29th, that's today. I meant to participate. So here I am telling you that I'm planning to participate in the Tome Topple Readathon. It starts on June 29th. It goes until July 12th. It's a 2-week readathon because the objective is to read big books, huge books. Now, you know that I'm reading the Man Booker Prize winning books. I've told you so many times, you're probably like, oh man, Man Booker again? But I've been reading the books that have won the Man Booker Prize. It's my challenge, it's my goal. Right now, aside from Tome Topple, I'm also reading the Golden Booker shortlist, which is the 5 books that have been chosen out of the 53 as the best of each decade of the 5-decade history. And so because of that, I already have a tome that I'm supposed to start today, and that's Wolf Hall. And so I'm going to be building my readathon reading list around these books, but including Man Booker Prize winning books. So of the 53 Man Booker winners, there are a few of them that are tomes that I have because I just have the best library, and I have a ton of books out from the library. So these are the 4 books I think that I'm choosing between. But before we get into the challenges and my TBR, here's what a tome is, just in case you're not sure. A tome is a book that is over 500 pages long. Not any book, because a collection of short stories won't count. It has to be a continuous story. So a novel that is 500 pages, a graphic novel that is over 500 pages in one continuous story. So a bind up of graphic novels doesn't count. A short story collection doesn't count. I'm not sure if there are any nonfiction eligibility rules, but in general, Tome Topple, most of the people who seem to participate do novels. And so here are the challenges. The first one is to read more than 1 tome. So the objective may be to read at least 2 tomes in 2 weeks. Second is to read a graphic novel over 500 pages. 3 is to read a tome that is part of a series. 4 is to buddy read a tome. I don't have a buddy read partner for these tomes. So if while I'm sharing my TBR picks with you, you see a book that you're interested in reading with me, then please by all means tell me so we can do a buddy read. Challenge number 5 is to read an adult novel. Now, I'm an adult, so any novel that I read should be an adult novel, but I don't read a lot of middle grade and young adult books. Most of these books, all of these books are going to be adult books because they are literary fiction from the Booker Prize books. Anyway, those are the 5 challenges. I'm not doing the graphic novel challenge because I'm not a huge graphic novel consumer, and there definitely aren't any graphic novels that have won the Man Booker Prize, which is where I'm getting my selections from to participate in this readathon. I think I've said that before. So without further ado, here are the books that I am choosing from. First is Wolf Hall, which I told you about because this is one of the Golden Booker shortlisted books that I'm reading right now. I just started it, so I'm nowhere in this book yet. And this is a book that I got from my awesome best friend who sent me books to help me participate in this challenge. And these are the 2 that I still have to read. Wolf Hall, and I thought its sequel, Bring Up the Bodies, both of these by Hilary Mantel. Both of these tell the story of Anne Boleyn in England. And this was the first of the series, and this is its sequel, which I thought was also a tome because it's huge, but it's just around 400 pages. So this, I think, will qualify as a book in a series because there was a follow-up, even though the follow-up isn't also a tome. So that's the first book that I am reading. That's definite. This is the one that's definite on my Tome Topple Readathon TBR. Other books that I'm choosing from: The Bone People by Carrie Hulme. This is a Booker Prize winner, won in 1985. This one's set in New Zealand about this artist and the interactions that she has with a young boy and his father while she is kind of isolated in her tower in New Zealand, and the meeting of cultures of the Maori and European people in New Zealand. I'm so looking forward to getting to this one, and it is about 550 pages thereabouts. Yep. Well, I didn't tell you, Wolf Hall has about 540 pages as well. I also have Sacred Hunger by Barry Unsworth. It's 630 pages. It's set in the 18th century aboard a slave ship, either coming from or going to Africa. And I want to read this one so badly. Then I have Possession by A.S. Byatt. This is the 1990 Man Booker Prize winner. This follows two scholars who are researching Victorian poets, I think, and they fall in love. So it is a romance, a Man Booker Prize winning romance, which I know I said before makes me so intrigued to see what the story is about, but I still haven't read it. So hopefully Tome Topple will help me topple some of these tomes. This is 555 pages. So each one of these is over 500 pages. If you see one of these books that you have on your shelf and you've been aching to read and now you are looking for a buddy read partner, please go ahead, leave me a comment down below. If you're doing Tome Topple, leave me a comment and I will check your channel out and see what books you're reading. So maybe we can talk about them. Maybe you're reading a tome that I've read before and we can discuss. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment down below and we talk down there about these or any other of the Man Booker Prize winning books that I'm reading and maybe you're reading too. So we'll talk down there, and until next time, happy reading, happy Tome Topple. Bye.